Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode of SRB Gaming. I am Chris, and I just gotta start saying this. And as always, I am joined by Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
Yes, and we are here today to check out the February 2024 edition of the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So a lot of people were assuming there was a Nintendo Direct right out of the corner, considering a couple weeks ago we got the Sony State of Play, which you can check out our reactions to on this channel. But yeah, it's if you were expecting a Direct, it's instead a third-party focused Direct instead. It's much shorter than the average
Hmm.
Direct. This one only clocks in like around 23 minutes. So not it's just going to be focused on third-party developer titles coming to Switch within like the first half of this year, probably teasing for the future. A lot of speculation is because there's a recent Eurogamer article came out that the release date for the Switch's successor, Nintendo's next gen console, will be sometime early next year. Will be early next year. So people are assuming the only reason we're getting a partner showcase now is because either next month or during Summer Game Fest season, or sorry, Key 3 Fest season, we'll be getting a direct that will feature the first look at the Switch's successor. So that's why people are assuming that's why this is just a partner showcase. Yeah.
I mean, it has been long enough that, yeah, it might be about time for them to start looking on unveiling the actual next version of the Switch. Because I mean, that came this came out in what, like 2017?
Yeah, this year, yeah, will marks this not only the 7 year anniversary of Breath of the Wild, but the 7 year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch coming out. And suffice to say, you can understand why they just don't automatically jump on the bandwagon like 3 to 4,
Hmm.
like 5 years after, because like Switch is doing successful. Why do we need to like immediately get out our next gen console? We're just going to take our
Hmm.
time. And they
Hmm.
can, and I remember a recent report like a few months, I think late last year, was that they were even saying we are 2024, we are focusing on the Switch still. We're not focusing on our next generation system, at all. So that's why the Eurogamer report that recently came out kind of matches that what they got from that financial report was that like
Hmm.
they're moving it to next year, which makes sense. And yeah, I'm saying either Key 3 or sometime in the fall we'll be getting a massive direct that will basically be unveiling whatever the next Switch console is. I don't know how detailed to go into it, but I expect at least an unveiling by the end of this year.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but I can see like a early spring 2025 release. But that's why we're here. We're still going to see what they're going to be coming to us for the Switch for third party for the Switch this year. I may know one because of the Xbox podcast update thing from last week. I may know what one of the unveilings is. And I'm pretty
Hmm.
psyched for what it is. It's a game that well deserves not to just be an Xbox only game. Because apparently Xbox unveiled that like was it like 3 to 4 of their exclusive games will be coming to other systems down the road. Like
Hmm.
like 4 games. They said like I think they said like 2 big ones and 2 smaller like more indie titles, indie style
Hmm.
titles. But I only know one thing. The rest I've stayed me a blackout. I've been playing I beat Tears of the Kingdom finally a couple
Oh,
nights
nice.
ago. I'm diving first into the hell that is Ragnarok Valhalla DLC. Oh man, it's reminding me why I love God of War, but why I hate roguelikes. But not
Yeah.
enough talk. Oh, sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say I've just got a recent experience kind of with that too, because I finally started doing the Duviri Paradox part of Warframe, and that's got roguelike elements in it too.
Uh, so you feel my pain. I see you feel my pain.
Just a bit, but I've got a funny story I'll share later where I feel like I kind of broke it for a minute. I'm sure other people will know this if they've played it, but
And to
let's
be
get let's get on to this.
one more thing, and to be fair though, there's a not in Ragnarok. I recommend playing it, the Ragnarok Valhalla, if you want to get ready to get to it, because it has a lot of great surprises in it, like stuff I wasn't expecting. So like, yeah, let's dive into this. This is going to be our reactions to the February 2024 Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So here we go.
Go. Yeah,
Can you
I hear the sound fine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit on my end. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
I remember they used to call these Nintendo Direct Minis Partner Showcase. I'm like, that's fucked up.
We'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the first half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, so you weren't that far off. Yeah.
Let's get into some headlines.
It's in the description. No, it's in the description.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, there it is. One of the games told you, Grounded. That's that Xbox exclusive one, Honey I Shrunk the Kids
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing this one.
So yeah, that's one of them. I know what the other three are, but I'm gonna keep mum on it because there's been talk about what the other ones are, especially what they hinted out the Xbox podcast last week. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep mum about what they are. There's only one of them out of the four that I'm generally happy, honestly happy for.
Use the tools you craft.
I believe these are also maybe coming to PlayStation as well. I have to double check that after this.
Work your way through the campaign to uncover the mysteries of the backyard. Or build.
This game always looked fun, but like I hate the like you have to build, you have to like survive and build and like I like the Honey I Shrunk the Kids aesthetic.
I was just gonna say, it's a shame that it took this long for a game like this to come out.
Ooh, that's a new thing they do now. Instead of it just sliding in, it comes in like a piece of paper.
A tale of destruction and renewal unfolds in this return to the Ender Lily's world.
Ender Lily? Man, I haven't heard that in fucking ages. I feel like the Titanic meme. I feel like it's been 84 years.
Artificial life forms created as the country flourished were meant to bring about a brighter future.
Ender Magnolia.
Bloom in the mist.
As Lilac, you'll reluctantly bond with and journey alongside a homunculus who played
Is it Bloom in the Mist?
Yeah, bloom, like flower bloom.
Alright, Bloom in the Mist.
When the magic buried beneath the surface became corrupted.
So yeah, I've heard of Ender Lily before. I just don't remember how long it's been actually been.
Power and wealth remained abandoned below.
Now it reminds me yesterday, I was watching this one movie on Netflix and it was about Leonard Bernstein. I'm like, where have I fucking heard that name before? And it's from that old REM song, It's the End of the World. Like, I'm like, oh, so that's who this is.
What awaits Lilac and the homunculi at the end of their journey?
Like, I heard something heard Ender Lily. I'm like, I've heard that name before.
Yeah, it came out. It was one of those that I think, I mean, like, just looking at it, you can kind of tell it's got some Hollow Knight vibes to it, so.
It's your adventure, your way, in these Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
Explore an interconnected world of puzzles in this charming adventure.
Oh, that looks adorable.
Slide across rows and columns on a sprawling gameplay grid where
Ranger.
everything moves when you move. Solve puzzles by venturing out into the wilderness.
Oh my god.
Helping out the townsfolk.
I love this game, but I hate it at the same time because I'm not a big puzzle guy.
What awaits you on this curious journey of self-discovery? The world is yours to solve in a Ranger.
You know, talking about like a puzzle thing, like one thing I'll admit I didn't like from the Rebirth demo is that piano mini game they were showing off.
Yeah.
Because of course, since there's a bit in the flashback where you would go into Tifa's house and play her piano, that's where they introduce you to the mini game.
During battle, you may get to
the sticks are so sensitive.
I
know. I've watched a couple of demo playthroughs.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like the sticks, the inputs are far too sensitive for that,
Okay.
and there's no way to adjust them.
Originally released on the Nintendo 3DS system.
Oh.
First Monster Hunter Stories game.
Monster Hunter Stories.
Now fully voiced and in HD. As a rider, you'll befriend and fight alongside monsters in turn-based combat to confront the black blight that plagues the world. Many familiar monsters from across the series are included. Plus, you can browse artwork and listen to music in the newly added museum. Take flight in Monster Hunter Stories, soaring onto the Nintendo Switch
Okay,
system
neat.
this summer.
Other fans of this game. Oh, Epic Mickey?
On a peculiar day, Yen Sid's mischievous mirror lured Mickey Mouse into his workshop.
Really? An HD version of Epic Mickey.
Finding the magic
HD
paintbrush,
remaster Epic
a
Mickey.
curious Mickey
Was
creates
not
a mess
expecting that. Let's just not talk about the sequel in which you just went bad end on the first game.
and rejected characters. The platforming adventure Epic Mickey returns
Rebrushed.
in a
Ooh, that's
faithful
clever.
remake of the beloved classic.
Brush. That's clever. That's clever.
This unusual dimension.
Ooh,
Using
bit
the magic
framey.
brush to shape the world with paint and
I'm
painting
curious to
on
see
the
if this
path to
is coming to
become
other
an epic
systems.
hero.
Or if this is still a
Disney's Epic
Nintendo
Mickey Rebrushed
It-
launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Just because there was some Wiimote stuff with that, it might be staying on the Switch for now.
Mhm.
Since you can still use that stuff. Okay, I see Atlas.
And told Shin Megami Tensei 5 story. Oh, really? Bark on a Tale of Vengeance.
I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away.
Oh.
I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on the matter.
I suspected to be traveling back and forth between Tokyo and the
So-
Netherworld.
This place is definitely dangerous. And that's about all we know right now.
Look out!
Who are you?
Now let's kill this thing.
Oh.
And so we have found it. The key to the resurrection.
So what? This is where you prove you can fight.
I wasn't expecting DLC for this
Why
game.
be a hero?
If it wasn't for you, my brother would never have been dragged into this war.
You're not alone. If you want revenge, then I'll help you get it. Allow me to remind you how you were wronged by this world.
Vengeance. Oh, wow. Okay. June release.
It's looking more like it might be a Persona 5 Royal Edition type thing, or Persona 5 Royal type thing, where it's the original game but with extra stuff added in.
Get ready to unite and fight in these Nintendo Switch games. Fight in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy in this collection of 2
Wow, what?
up to 64
Oh,
players
I'm
can strike
in.
back against familiar
Hell
faces in a
fucking
massive
yes.
online battle.
Okay,
This collection
wow, I
includes
was
additional
convinced
playable
that like they were
characters such as
never
Kid
going to
Fisto
actually
and additional
re-release
maps
these.
like Jabba's Palace.
Classical.
Plus, battle
Classic
with your favorite
collection.
Heroes or villains in Hero Assault. Play as Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and more
Battlefront.
on maps including Death Star and Naboo. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection.
And it's
launches
Asper
on Nintendo
again,
Switch
so,
system
like-
March 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Dude, in. Love playing the show, too. Oh, this is the new South Park game.
Welcome to South Park. As the new kid,
All right, you're on now, new kid.
join Cartman, Stan, and the rest of the gang to save the town in this co-op action game. Choose from a wide range of iconic
Yeah, it's
South
going
Park
3D
items and
again.
cosmetics to customize your character.
Yeah, that's
however you
different.
like.
I wasn't
Once
expecting
you're
that.
set, It's time for battle.
It's
Take
an
on
action game
avalanche
this
of enemy
time.
factions in solo play or online co-op with up to 3 friends. Grab
You
your
fucking-
gang and
okay,
head
that's
into the
clever.
fray in
Hover around
South
using your
Park
fart
Snow
gas.
Day. Launching on Nintendo Switch March 26th.
There's gonna be a
Pre-orders are
God War
available
reference
now
in
on
there.
Nintendo
You just
eShop.
know it.
It's a snow day, dude.
Sharpen your steel for the latest entry in the Sword Art Online series. When the virtual world goes
Sword
haywire, the past and
Online.
present collide.
Fractured Daydream.
Alongside former adversaries and fallen allies. It's up to you to save the
I
world.
keep on forgetting Sword Art Online is still a
Experience
thing.
whole new single-player story, or take the battle online with up to 20 players in co-op play.
20
Sword
players
Art
co-op on a
Online
Switch?
Fractured Daydream
Oh man, that thing's gonna
launches on
chug.
Nintendo Switch
I'm
this
sorry,
year.
that thing gonna chug.
Break, build, and battle your ultimate
Ooh,
Gundam.
Okay,
Gundam
Gundam?
Breaker 4. Choose from over 250 base kits. Combine and customize their parts to build your very own mobile suit model, known as Gunpla. Then put your creation to the
For a
test
Gunpla.
in a variety of combat missions.
Oh my god, it's
Defeating enemies and
virtual on.
acquiring new parts, you can equip more abilities to craft the ultimate Gunpla. Plus, you can show off your builds and snap pics in the new diorama mode.
That was called
Prepare for
Sword Art
battle
Online
when
Fractured
Gundam
Daydream,
Breaker
right?
4 launches
I
on
believe so,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch
Okay.
this year.
That's what I put. Hopefully I'm not wrong.
Let's get
Ah,
down to
more Super Monkey
business.
Ball.
The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series rolls onto Nintendo
Wow, an
Switch.
actual new game. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble.
Over 200 brand new stages await with optional motion controls. Using the new Spin Dash move, you can blast over
This is
obstacles
one of the
and
best
create
games to
shortcuts
watch
to victory.
a speedrunner do. Because it's insane.
Have a ball with friends and family in 4-player local co-op.
That's cool, a brand new Super Monkey Ball game.
Up to 16
Oh.
players can battle
Oh.
online as they tilt their way to be the top banana.
Fall Guys,
Be the
but
first to
Super
the
Monkey
finish
Ball
line in
style.
race mode.
That's pretty dope.
Grab the falling bananas in Banana Hunt. Team up to take down robots in Robot Smash and more. Get ready to roll,
Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
tilt, dash, and party.
Okay,
in
has a
one
okay. I admit
appealing
this
adventure.
direct has
When
a couple of
Super Monkey Ball
surprises.
Banana Rumble
I was
launches
not expecting a
exclusively on
fucking
the
new
Nintendo
Super
Switch
Monkey
system
Ball
June
game coming
25th.
out.
Pre-orders begin today.
I guess
on
the
Nintendo
remaster
eShop.
they did, the remaster remake they did recently did well.
Get ready.
Oh,
for
World
a
of Goo 2.
good time.
Was it World Goo 1 or World Goo
It's
2?
liquidy. It's solidy. It's goo.
It's solid-y.
Stretch it, shape it, and use it
Yeah,
to
no, it's
build
World Goo 2.
strategic structures.
It's the first
In
look
this
at it.
physics-based
'Cause we
puzzle,
last one we saw
you
was
can
at
build
Game
towers,
Awards.
bridges, and even whatever this is.
I love it. They're even like, I thought they were going to announce like they're bringing the original game to Switch.
I thought they already did that.
I shows you how much I've been aware of Nintendo games coming to Nintendo consoles.
Oh, I just remember checking out the store recently because, because actually one of the other things is that Warframe did open up the cross-platform play, so
to the Nintendo Switch version, you can build with up to
so you can
3
basically
local co-op play.
make an account and then
Goo 2 launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Oh
basically play it
wow!
on-
Console exclusive. Sorry, you're right. Console
Build a
exclusive.
life transcending time.
that.
Craft your story 1,000 years in the making in a brand new fantasy life game.
Oh, new fantasy life.
This once
Yeah, we
thriving
saw it. It's been a while
island
since
in
we
the seas of
saw
Bavaria
this.
Now stands deserted.
Girl who left.
Travel to the island's past to gather resources, then use them to restore the island in the present. You'll
It's
start
one level
out by
a
assuming
level
one of
5
many
games.
different roles
Apparently,
called
I didn't
lives.
know it was like it's
Why not
a
become
very
miner to
popular
collect ore?
series. Like I'm like
How about a magician
got
to
me.
take down monsters?
Snapdragon.
Or even a carpenter
Seriously?
to craft furniture? You can swap between
Excellent.
these lives and many more as you rebuild the island. As you travel through time, you'll gradually uncover truths about your new island home. Additionally, up to 4 players can journey together online. Invite friends to the island and set off to discover the secrets that lie in store.
I'm sorry, I'm still just thinking
This
about
life
Star
is
Wars
yours to
Battlefront
live in.
Classic Collection. That's
Fantasy Life
oh
Up,
my
the
god.
girl who
If that
steals
thing
time.
runs well on like
Launching
all the
Nintendo
consoles,
Switch October
oh, you know, a bunch
10th.
of people are just jumping off of the EA
It's
Battlefront.
time to hunt for.
Oh, I heard about
Trash.
this one. Actually, heard about this one.
The world these
It's
days is
basically
dark
called
and
Crab.
mean,
People called it Crab
and
Souls.
the water tastes unclean.
The Crab's Treasure.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
Scour the depths of a polluted undersea world in this Souls-like adventure.
Thank you.
I recently had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure there, John, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
Protect yourself with whatever you can find, from cans to cardboard, during your hunt to reclaim your prized shell.
Ah, so your shell is like your like shield.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
But you'll run into a few crabby predators along the way.
Yay, crab
Perhaps we can
puns.
work out a deal, little hermit.
That church is as good as mine.
Use over 60 ability-granting shells and harness powerful umami magic to take down enemies in frenetic deep-sea combat. What other threats lie in the ocean depths? As they say, one crab's trash is another crab's treasure.
Cute.
Launching on Nintendo
April.
Switch April 25th. These Nintendo Switch games will have you dashing, dropping, and drilling. Join Penny and
Cool,
Yo-Yo
this
in a
game.
brand new 3D platforming adventure from the team that brought you Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Dash, swing,
Like as soon as they said that
and
the first
master
time.
cosmic swing in over 40 levels across 11 vibrant worlds, all while outrunning a massive penguin army and a colorful cast of bosses. Feast on power.
Even the music sounds amazing.
Help out the denizens during your acrobatic escapades, and put your tricks to the test.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if this is T-Lopes on it again.
More surprised
You're
either.
ready to yo, because Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch today.
Oh! Oh, nice.
Local
Oh god,
two-player
this fucking
battles are
game.
coming as paid DLC to the fruit matching phenomenon, Suika game.
Suika game is this ridiculous game that like every streamer and their mother were playing for the last couple months, for like a month ago.
Make
It's
split-second decisions against the clock in time limit mode.
I can't describe how to play the game, but it's basically a puzzle game. If it wasn't obvious.
Plus, online multiplayer will be added to the DLC in the future. Get battling when this paid DLC for Suika game drops onto the Nintendo Switch system today. A bundle
cool.
of the game and DLC is also available today.
Oh, I remember this one.
Thrilling drilling in the 2D action
Pepper
platformer,
Grinder, yeah.
Pepper Grinder.
This one looks fun as hell too.
Pulverize enemies in your way. And ride on gnarly vehicles to recover your missing fortune. Pepper Grinder drills its way onto Nintendo Switch March 28th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo Shop.
Bless you.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Giddy up for a fusion of solitaire and horse racing in this
What?
remastered version of Pocket Card Jockey.
Oh my god, I remember
Cards to
Pocket
create a
Card
sequence of
Jockey.
numbers and build up power during a race. Check the positions of other horses.
You know how I remember it?
spend
It's
power
developed
to move
by
around the
Game
course,
Freak.
and grab special cards to gain the upper hook. Win events to get new horses, then breed them to raise the next generation of ideal steeds. You can even race online against other players. It's off to the races in Pocket Card Jockey Ride On, launching on Nintendo Switch today.
Wow, a couple of shadow drops today. Demos, full games. Oh, Sizzle Reel. Which means we're getting to our last game, which I'm about 90% sure. This game's coming to Switch finally.
That almost wraps up this Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But before we go, we have two more announcements to share.
Two.
Oh,
Please
two.
take a look at this.
Two. Ooh. Okay. Is it Perfect Dark?
Good question.
No! Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're bringing more Rareware games to Switch Online.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
That's what they're doing. They're bringing a whole bunch of rare games.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think so. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, yeah, because all of these were made by Rareware, so...
Yeah.
These games are available today.
Whoa!
You can play them with an active
Just-
Nintendo Switch Online.
Here you go.
Or Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Oh, you get Blast Core as well. Dope. Okay.
Next is our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
That's pretty dope. Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong. Is this Dave the Diver again?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's an Endless Ocean game.
A mysterious underwater world is yours to explore. In an all-new.
Would you agree they should have switched those two? Those last two things?
A location
Like,
known to very few people.
I don't know many Endless Ocean fans.
This unexplored region changes with each
Yeah,
dive.
admittedly, I think they would have gotten the bigger
Offering
pop out of
new
that.
things to discover.
Yeah, if
There's
you
gotta
ended
be-
with like Rareware games
Up
coming
to
to Switch
30 players
Online.
online can plunge into the ocean's depths together. Share your discoveries with other divers. And exchange a friendly greeting.
I
while
don't
freely
care. He
exploring
kind
the
of
vast
fizzled
ocean.
out there. Not gonna lie. He has in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
There are over 500 different species of marine life to encounter. Some of them are creatures thought to be extinct.
So that's Star Wars Battlefront. Am I
others
right?
may be mythical.
Am I right?
Yeah, still think that's kind of like the biggest announcement is just all like...
Well, I mean, for
hope-
us, I mean, for us personally, that's the biggest
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah, just like...
I don't know. Probably that and Penny's Big
What will
Breakaway
you
out
find
now.
on your undersea
Mhm.
journey?
Just
Endless Ocean
it's like, hey, you guys remember
launches on
Penny's
the
Big Breakaway?
Nintendo
The,
Switch system
the
May
game,
2nd.
the next game that was being made
Pre-orders
by
begin today
the Sonic
on
Mania team.
Nintendo eShop.
Oh yeah, that's out today.
You could have used anything else for that finale. I gave no. I'm be honest. I gave no fucks for endless. I gave no fucks to Endless Ocean.
Thank you for
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that kind of fizzled out there at the end. I'm not gonna lie. Like you had a hype with that Rareware, and I was like, oh, maybe it's Endless Ocean. Oh, okay. I'm not a big Endless Ocean guy, but me, like here's my thumbs up. Is that what you want? My thumbs up? It's my thumbs up. Seriously, what the fuck, man? You had us so hyped. You first showed the Rarewares. I was thinking we were gonna get like a Battletoads, like the Battletoads game coming to Switch, that recent remake one or something. So you ever seen like when Olympian is doing an amazing move? They're spinning like 5. They're doing flips, anything you've expected in the history of ever watching Olympics. They're doing all that shit, and then they just face plant. Like everything was amazing until they face planted. That's what this partner showcase was. I thought overall it was a nice, honestly bountiful collection of a lot of third-party stuff. A lot of stuff a couple things we weren't expecting, a couple things I was expecting, but that ending, I just don't like Endless Ocean. Like I know the series, I know the game, but like I'm like.
But that's how they decide to close out the partner showcases with Endless Ocean Luminous.
I could probably name at least 2 to 3 other games they probably could use as the finale. Or like I said, they could have easily just swapped it for the Rareware games coming to Switch. Like, that would have been fine.
Well, because that's kind of your that's kind of the one that sounds more like the big show closer of all things, you know.
Yes, Ranger role.
You know, even with the guy with the announcers like enthusiasm and stuff, it seemed like even they kind of like just dropped off.
It's like,
there.
yeah, we can't believe it's the finale of the director partner showcase cider. I'm just double checking my titles here. The Girl Who Steals Time. Whoops, the wrong thing. But yeah, I think like aside from that weird way to end this partner showcase, I thought this was a good showcase. Ground, like I said, a couple of the Microsoft exclusive games are now coming to Switch as well, which is Grounded and Pentiment. The other two, do you want me to tell you what the other two are apparently are?
Sure.
One of them is Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
And the other is Hi-Fi Rush. Which apparently, Hi-Fi Rush is apparently not only just coming to Switch, but also the PlayStation 5 as well. That's the rumor. That's what's apparently been leaked. And they tease it on the podcast update thing Xbox did with like 4 games. And so we got 2 of them here with Grounded and Pentiment. So we're just waiting on the other 2. So,
well, I got to say, out of the 2, I would really love it if Hi-Fi Rush, lost its exclusivity and came out to other platforms. Honestly,
it's because you don't own an Xbox. Let's be honest. You don't own an Xbox.
Yes, I don't own an Xbox, and the game looks fun as hell. I want to play it. I just have no way to play it. So yes, if it comes out even just to the Switch and not the PlayStation 5, I will still like day one buy that shit because that game looks fun as hell. I've been wanting to play it. I keep on seeing people playing it, and I'm like, Okay. But I don't want to go buy an Xbox just to get one game, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so there were a couple general surprises in this. Epic Mickey, the first one, is getting an HD version, HD remaster coming to Switch with
called
optional
Rebrushed.
Called Rebrushed, which is clever. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is getting DLC called Vengeance. Of course, we've been talking endlessly about Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection coming from Asper.
I mean, like, if I can just jump in real quick.
Go on.
Honestly, it's like, first off, like I said before, I think SMT5 Vengeance is a Persona 5 Royal thing. I think it's the entire original game plus, like, basically an extra big scenario or with added stuff to the story mode, kind of like how Royal and a lot of the other updated SMT and Persona games do it.
Yeah. Super Monkey Ball is getting an official sequel now. I guess Banana Blitz did good enough to warrant like actually doing a standalone brand new game, which is awesome. And it's coming with like a Fall Guys style 16-player race, which that's gonna be interesting to see, especially if you run it on a Switch. Which also brings me to Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream with their 20-player multiplayer mode. I'm like, oh my god, if you run that on Switch, that thing's gonna chug. Like chugga.
Oh, it's not even going to drop down to like, like OG Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64, like 6 frames a second or type thing. It's not going to drop down to that. It's going to drop down to PowerPoint level stuff. It's just going to be like clip, pose, and then just big number, and there you go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're not even going to know if you actually did anything, but all that entire budget is just going to waste unless they spend a good deal of it on the servers.
I remember Breath of the Wild on the Wii U before they patched it, and I did this massive explosion. Dude, I thought my game froze. No, the frame rate dropped all the way down to fucking 0. Because like 2 seconds later, it started up. I'm like, okay.
Like just everything just like resumed into the aftermath, and you're just like,
okay.
What happened?
Penny's Big Breakaway getting out now. That's awesome. Pepper Grinder getting a demo. That's that Mr. Driller, like Drill Dozer S game that's been looking fun as hell. It's getting a demo. Randomly, Game Freak's Pocket Card Jockey DS game is coming to Switch. I remember a lot of people being fans of that. Sorry, I remember it there. But yeah.
It's not really that big over here just because, like, over in Japan, like, they've been seeing those games for a lot longer than we have. So that and they're just all like, hey, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to go ahead and just release this stuff worldwide now. We're not going to bother like doing this like, region exclusivity thing unless it's something really, really niche that's not going to sell.
Yeah. I guess we can also talk about, like I said, they announced select Rareware games coming to Switch. So I have it paused here. We have RC Pro Am, we have Snake Rattle Roll, Original Killer Instinct,
Hell yeah.
Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. And for those who have the expansion pack as well, Blast Corps, which is definitely a very iconic original Rareware game.
For the Nintendo 64, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of bummed no Perfect Dark yet. Like I feel like we should be getting to that point, but I think for a lot of people, I think we're all just happy we're getting more Nintendo Switch online stuff. Yeah. But overall, yeah, no, good partner showcase. My only real some nice surprises for those who are fans of stuff. Some not so nice surprises. I mean, surprises we weren't expecting. Like I said, the only thing that bummed me out was that ending with Endless Ocean. I just didn't care at all.
Honestly, though, I think the one we were in agreement. Yes, the Rare showcase, the Rare games being added to the Switch Online stuff. If you're gonna use just one of those two, but honestly, I think the one that would have kind of been the bring the house down moment, made everyone go what, like right there at the end is the big finish, would have actually been the Star Wars Battlefront collection being right there at the very end. Because then not only would that have been a surprise, hey, surprise, we're putting out the Battlefront Classic games finally, guys. But also that's how you finish the showcase, by telling everyone, hey, we're putting that out there. It's like that's a big note, and everyone goes, and then you get tons of great reactions, and that's how you close it out.
I think
no one forgets it at that point.
Like I said, I think for me, it would have been as simple as just switching the two. Like switching Endless Ocean to be the penultimate, and then the Rareware announcement to be like your finale. Because I'm going to tell you, there's probably people out there who are generally psyched for more Switch Online games than they are for whatever the fuck Endless Ocean is. And I want to reiterate, I want to make this clear. I'm not harping on anybody who's an Endless Ocean fan. I'm harping on it because I'm not an Endless Ocean fan. That's it. If you love it, great. I'm not gonna hate you on it. I have somebody who's a big Overwatch 2 player who plays daily. I don't shit on them, and they know I don't shit on them. I'm just enjoy your game.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about this from the just because of my the fact that marketing classes were a big part of my curriculum back when I was doing business school stuff. It's this seems like one of those things where it really seems like the developers at Endless Ocean kind of slipped a few, slipped a couple of hundreds to slipped them a little money, saying, hey, yeah, put us at the end of the show, put us there as the last guys, because we want to be there where I'm going to admit, it kind of seems like a bribery thing, honestly, because, again, if I was the one actually putting together this presentation, if I was the marketing guy in charge of this kind of thing, that's what I'm saying. I would have put either the Rare collection or the Battlefront collection there, because those are going to be because I know those are going to be kind of the two big ones that get a lot of people excited. Because Star Wars and classic Battlefront games, massive market for that. People have been begging for those games to be brought back for years. And the fact that we at Nintendo get to announce that for the Switch Partner Showcase this month, it's that is one of the biggest bits of news we could possibly drop on anybody. I'd put it there at the end just to make sure everyone watches to the end, and then you send them home with a smile. You know what I mean? Everyone's excited because holy shit, they're dropping. It's they're bringing it, and to the Switch of all things. It's yes, that's a big announcement.
Okay, so if I are you...
and the other thing was, and the Rare thing as well, announcing that, that's another one saying, hey guys, we got some of the classic Rareware Nintendo games coming to the Switch Online thing. You put either of those two as your very last thing, boom, bring the house down on a whole thing. If this was done in a theater with an audience, oh god, there would have been freaking cheers audible from the other side of the freaking parking lot.
Okay, so two things. One, if I had to go with your mindset, I would have made the finale the Shin Megami Tensei 5 DLC because that I wasn't expecting at all. Like that one, like I don't play the series, but I was never expecting DLC for the game. I think that would have been a great finale, honestly. Two, I'm just realizing this. Killer Instinct is technically Rare, which in turn technically owned by Xbox. So technically, this is their second game that like Xbox has held in the grasp of the palm of their hands for so long, and they're letting Nintendo put it on their Switch Online service.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, just wanted to clarify that too. But yeah, if I had to go mirror mindset, I would have made the Shin Megami Tensei 5 finale like the definitive ending to this. Like, because that seems like a bigger deal for a lot of fans of the SMT series.
Well, that is number 3 on the list. Like, but those are like, if you ask me to rank it as top 3 things that should have been put at the end, those are the 3. Again, just because of what I'm familiar with how a lot of people have been, what I've heard people saying about like the Battlefront games for the longest time, and the fact that Rare, like, is, they kind of made their bones on Nintendo. So I'm, again, thinking about it specifically from the Nintendo mindset, being able to say, hey guys, we're bringing a lot of the Rare stuff. We're bringing some of the Rare stuff home. Keep an eye out in the future because we're planning to bring more.
No, of course. But yeah, that was, like I said, overall, still a solid partner show. I think one of the better partner showcases I've seen. Yeah, my only gripe is like it kind of fizzled out there with the Endless Ocean announcement. Honestly, that's it. But other than that, solid surprises, some stuff I wasn't expecting, some stuff I was expecting, and like a few solid shadow drops. I'm probably looking forward to checking out a bit later. Yeah. So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Nintendo Directs like this one, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase for February 2024. What were some unfair announcements? What were some unfair shadow drops? Do you agree with us that they should have rearranged the last couple of games around just to get a bigger like finale feel to the end of this showcase? Also, rest in peace to the Silksong fans. But man, I totally blanked on what else I usually say. But if God, I honestly just blanked on what I usually say because of that. Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. So of course, Richard, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
At the Nerdy Chic Universe YouTube channel. We also have the nerdychicuniverse.com website. The links will be down in the doobly-doo, so just feel free to click down there. We also we do stuff where we've actually interviewed a lot of the voice actors who play stuff in these various games. We've talked to some of the and some of the musician folks who have done this stuff too. Actually, I forgot to mention that at previous times. Yeah, we've even talked to some of the musicians who do stuff like this. We've talked to all kinds of people who do stuff like this. Mari does some makeup stuff. We're doing gaming stuff. It's kind of an eclectic thing. We don't really have a focus. It's just the nerdy stuff we like. So, but yeah, you can find all that stuff, at both the website and the YouTube channel. Feel free to hit us up.
Yeah. And yeah, check out our, like you said, we did the Sony State of Play reaction. Check that out. Game Awards reaction. You can check that out as well. And like you said, in the months to come, we'll be reacting to more stuff like this. So stay tuned. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very partner showcase-filled episode of SRB Gaming. So we will see you guys later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.